Okay, good day. My name is Jason Rosos. So, on my part in our T-test report, allow me to give the basic explanation relating this topic. And I suggest din na alamin nyo yung mga terminology at symbols because this really can make us confused pag di tayo familiar sa mga ganung bagay. So, next slide. So, let me read first. Interpretation of result. So, ano ba yung interpretation? It means to clarify, understand, and analyze the result. So, once the t-value is computed, it is compared to a critical value from the t-distribution table at a specified significance level. So, typically, it's 0.05. If the calculated t-value exceeds the critical value, it suggests a significant difference between the group means. So, ano ba yung t-value? T-value yun yung result na galing sa data ng dalawang grupo. So, kapag ang t-value ay nakuha mo, ang total lore na compute, ito ay pagbabasihan doon sa critical value from the t-distribution table. So, ano yung t-distribution table na yan? So, ito po yung picture para sa inyong reference. So, ito po yung t-distribution table of critical values. Actually, there is one-tailed and two-tailed mentioned here at meron nakalagay na 0.10, 0.05, 0.025. So, kung medyo mahirap tignan, makikita nyo naman to sa Google. And then down there is a DF, which means degrees of freedom. And then, degrees of freedom, below there's a 1, 2, 3 up to 15 hanggang 30 yan. So, depende naman kung saan kayo abot dun sa pagko-compute. And then, merong equivalent na value from different level nung dito sa nakikita natin sa T distribution table na to. Okay, so for us to make some example or para magkaroon tayo ng ideya. So, I have here a research problem. No? So, let's say, kunwari, nag-interview tayo ng total of 20 students. 10 ay male student and then another 10 is female students. So, 10 estudyante na lalaki sa 10 boys ay lumalabas na mas mahilig sila sa sports compare sa 10 girls. Okay, so susukatin natin sila upang malaman kung may pagkakaiba na makakita sa dalawang grupo. Okay? Okay, so meron tayong hypothesis. So, ano ba yung hypothesis na yan? So, lagi natin narinig. So, yung hypothesis is the assumption or theory or pwede rin idea for the sake of the argument. So, sa step 1, so HO equals to, it means the null hypothesis. HA is a statistical proposition stating that there is a significant difference between a hypothesis, the value of a population parameter, and its estimated value. So, sa HO, there is no significant difference in involving into sports between two groups. So, here, you can see this symbol na it means it's population 1 equals to population 2. Okay, and then sa HA, there is a significant difference in two sports between two groups. There is a significant. Kanina, there is no significant. So here, sa baba, you can see population 1 is not equals to population 2. So, okay, before we proceed again, so babasahin ko muna itong significance and application. Significance and application, the t-test formula finds application in various fields, including medicine, social science, and business. For instance, it can determine if the new drug has a significant effect compared to a placebo or if there is a difference in purchasing behavior between two demographic groups. So here, parang nagkakaroon tayo ng two groups na may pinagkukumparahan. Let's say, yung drug is i-compare kung sino ba mas effective, kung ito or yung placebo. Yung placebo is a form of like a liquid or a substance na parang gamot. Okay. And then yung yung gagawin kong example is so medyo para hindi komplikado. Yung nabanggit ko kanina tungkol sa dalawang estudyante, dalawang grupo ng student na involved sa sports. Okay. So I have a table here divided into two. The other one is involvement into sports, male students, X1. Involvement into sports, female students, X2. So you can see here, down the line, consists of 10 students. So yung nakikita nyo mga figure na yan ng 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 10, 8, 7, 6, 4, 7, it's like the kanila yung involvement. Ibig sabihin yung ilang beses silang sumasali or nagjo-join compare dito sa mga babae na kung sila ba gaano kadalas mag-participate o mag-join sa mga sports activities. So here, you can see X1 total is equal to 74. The X2 total is equals to 50. So ano yung means ngayon yan? So it's 74. So 74, i-divide natin sa 10 equals 7.4. Yung means naman sa female students is 50. Divide to 10 equals to 5. Okay, here sa step 2, compute natin yung variance of each group. So you can see in the table there is X1. Down the line is 7, 8, 10, 8, 7, 6, 4, 7, 8, 9. Then there's X1 squared. So yung 49, 64, 100, yung mga details niyan. So like 7 times 7 is 49. 8 times 8, 64, 10 times 10 is 100, 8 times 8, 64, and so on and so forth. Then sa X2, ito naman yung dun sa female students, which is kanilang, ito yung data. So 5, 4, 7, 6, 7, and so on and so forth. So, ita-times mo din sa X2 squared, yung sa may hilera niya. So, 5 times 5 is 25, 4 is to 16, 7 is to 49, 6 to 36, 7 for 49. So, ito total natin to ngayon. So, from X1, total niyan is, diba, is 74. So, sa X1 squared, yung summation X1 squared niya, ang total niyan is equals to 572. Yung X2, ang total na niya is 50. So, yung sa X2 squared, total nyon, summation to X2 squared equals 266. Okay, so yung kanina na-discuss natin yung means ng 74 divide 10 equals 7.4. Yung means sa female is 50 divide to 10 equals 5. Okay, so as you can see the photo here, computation of variance of each group, step 2 pa rin. So yung S1, yung S is means the variance, ito yung variance. So squared, so equals to summation X1 squared over N1, which is group 1, minus means 1 squared. So ito ay dito sa left side, it's for the group 1. So, S1 squared equals to 572. So, saan natin nakuha yung 572? Yung summation X1 doon sa total nung sa mga data ng mga lalaki sa group 1. So, 572 over 10 minus ano yung means niya? 7.4. And then, i-square natin. So, 572.2 minus 54.76. So, ang S1 squared ang value is equals to 2.44. So, same lang din dito sa column, hilera sa right side, yung group for group 2, yung S2 squared equals to summation X2 squared minus means 2 squared over N2. N2 means yung group 2 ito. Okay. S2 squared equals to 266. 266, ito yung total ng summation X squared doon sa female students. Minus 5 squared. So, yung 5, yun po yung means nung sa 50 divide to 10 equals 5. S2 squared equals 26.6. So, yung 266, divide mo lang sa 10. So, ang sagot is 26.6. Then, yung 5 times 5 equals 25. So, 26.6 minus 25. So, yung S2 squared equals to 1.6. Okay. Okay, so let's proceed to step 3. Compute the standard error of difference between means. So, yung SM1 minus M2, yung M1 is minsa, okay, equals to, there is N1 S1 plus N2 S2 squared over N1 plus N2 minus 2. And then there is another open close parenthesis, the N1 plus N2 over N1 N2. So ano nga ba yung N1 S1 na yan? Yung N1 yung sa group natin kanina, so 10. Yung 10, ano yung S1 niya? Yung 2.44. Okay? Then yung 10 is sa group 2 is, nakuha naman natin is 1.6. Okay. Now, it's over. So, 10 plus 10 minus 2. And then, the other side is 10 times 10. So, parang iaano lang natin to. Itong mga nakikita nyong figure na to, i-convert na natin to dun sa actual na figure. So, ngayon, i-compute naman na. So, yung doon sa second line, 10 times 2.44 is equals to 24.4 plus 16 over 10 plus 10 minus 2 equals 18. So, 24.4 plus 16 over 18. Then, i-multiply doon sa 10 plus 10. So, meron ditong 20 over 10 times 10 is 100. So, ngayon, ipa-plus natin yung 24.4 plus 16 is 40.4 over 18 multiply to 0.2. So, the answer is 2.2444 and it's to 0.2 multiply. Now, the variance of means 1 and minus means 2 is equals to 0.448888. So, the M1 and minus M2 yung kanya pinaka-square root dito sa 0.44888 is 0.66999. So, yun nga, no, yung total na 0.66999, ito po yung computation dun sa standard error of difference between means. So, ito na yun. So, i-compute ulit natin dun sa step 4 para makuha na natin yung value niya doon sa tinatawag natin kaninang t-distribution table. Proceed tayo sa step 4 kung paano natin i-compute yung t-statistics. So, yung mean 1 minus mean 2 means group 1 and group 2 over the error, standard error of group 1 and group 2. So, ano yung sa group 1 is 7.4 minus sa group 2, M2 is 5 over 0.66999. Then, so 7.4 minus 5 equals 2.4 over 0.6699. So, di-divide natin yan. The answer will be 3.582143017. Then, nira-round up natin to 3.58. So, ito yung magiging t-statistics natin. So, after ng step 4, dun tayo sa step 5 para makonclude na natin kung yung t-statistics is significant or hindi. So, dito, so yung N1 plus N2 minus 2. So, this is 10 plus 10 minus 2. So, it equals to 18. So, ngayon yung alpha na to na is equals to 0.5. Bali yung alpha, depende sa isa-set ng teacher natin or depende sa research. Pero most of the time, 0.05 ang gamit. So, yung DF, ito ibig sabihin is degrees of freedom, and then the A equals to alpha. So, ayun po, no? Yung nakuha nating value na 18, titignan natin yan sa level of significance sa t-table. So, kung nakita natin is 18, tapos titingnan natin kung saan siya nahihilera sa 0.05, so 1.734. Ngayon, kung ito ay ang pagbabasihan is one-tail test, kasi meron ding two-tail test eh. So, depende yan kung ano yung sinosolve na problem dun sa inyong activity. So, yun lang po. Marami pong salamat sa pakikinig. Salamat. Dito po si Jason Rosos.